Well, for any parent out there who either has a college student, maybe even had one in the past, more importantly, the ones that are preparing their high schooler for college, tuition is always the topic.
Absolutely.
And you know, if there's a way that you could sort of guarantee that your tuition wouldn't go up, wouldn't that be amazing?
It would be amazing.
I had never heard of tuition insurance.
Me either.
Well, it exists. And today we're about to learn all about that. We say welcome to Paul Richardson, who's going to educate us and our viewers at the same time. Hey, Paul.
Hey, how you doing today?
All right, Paul, what exactly is tuition insurance and how do we get some?
Sure. So, as you mentioned, tuition is a hot topic right now. May 1st, right around the corner, and tuition costs, as you know, have been increasing very rapidly. On par sometimes with the purchase of a home, certainly the purchase of a car, and those are things that always go insured. And if you think about tuition insurance with an expense point where it is, it's something that often goes underinsured or not insured at all. So tuition insurance at the highest level provides a 100% refund of tuition, room, board, and mandatory fees that are listed on a student's bill. If that student does have to unexpectedly withdraw from school over the course of the semester. So for an example like mono, which is something that's very prevalent on college campuses, can be extremely debilitating if a student is on bed rest and can't make it to classes and has to withdraw. Tuition insurance is there to refund them that 100% of their money so that they can come back financially whole the next semester ready to go.
Now, my question for you is, there are kids who maybe don't get sick, who maybe just get lost, who maybe aren't sure what on earth they're going to do, and they know that it's not going to work for them that semester. Are there specific reasons that the insurance can be used, or is it one of those things where if they're just basically afraid and confused, they could go back the following semester?
So tuition insurance was definitely designed for the unexpected withdrawals due to medical reasons, mostly. So it does have to be for one of those reasons. A question I get asked a lot, if a student is doing bad in their intro to philosophy class and says, maybe I'd like to get a better grade next semester. Unfortunately, won't cover that reason, but it will definitely cover reasons that are medically based for sure.
Well, and that's the key, because I'm sure
Absolutely.
people were like, wait a minute, my kid was an epic failure. Do I get to insure him? So is it worth it, though, in the long run?
Yeah.
Because you are really kind of playing the odds, aren't you?
That's right, and one thing we found when we were doing research during the design of the product itself, we did a lot of surveys and focus groups with parents and students who are currently enrolled in school, was there was a real lack of awareness around how school, university, college refund policies work. So to give you an example, most schools have these refund policies in place. So if a student has to withdraw during the first week, probably good news. They're most likely going to get 100% of their money back. But it is a sliding scale that decreases pretty rapidly. So if a student finds himself having to withdraw after the 5th or 6th week, it's often without any reimbursement at all from the school. So there's a real lack of awareness around how that worked and how they might not be entitled to the refund that they think they are. And at the same time, we really tried to price this affordably, so it wasn't another financial hurdle in the way of a family, but something that was going to be protecting their financial stability. So it's right around 1% of your total cost. So if you're looking at $35,000 or so in your tuition, room, board, and fees, that's going to run you around $350 in premium.
Well, I think that's the key there, is that it is affordable.
Absolutely.
So if we've got viewers that want more information, where do you suggest that they go?
So they can go to libertymutual.com/tuition insurance. We have a ton of great information on the website, and they can also get a quote to see how much a customized quote for them will be. We turn that around in 30 seconds or so with only a few questions that we ask the families, and they can purchase a policy online as well.